Welcome to After Hours, post episode 15. So, Michael left us on a cliffhanger. He said, get prepared to have your minds blown. So, I don't know, this is a great time to perhaps grab a teddy bear because, some things might like surprise you, or, like a support ball, or just get ready to. Here we go, Michael. You led the breadcrumbs. We're following. What do you have to feed us?
Yeah, so we saw how you can take from a URL, pull that information out, and be able to create an infographic. Or you could create images based on each one of those pieces of content. So in Jeff's case, it gave him 7 pieces of high-level stuff that he could share with people. So if he manipulated the prompt that we worked through there, that one sentence, to give you the output would be, number them, which I think it did. I think it did number them. So now on the second prompt, when you go to the image generator, you could go in and say, create an image for number 1. Create an image for number 2. Create an image for number 3, right? Or an infographic or a whatever. So that's one way. So now let's get into something cool. This is going to be fun right here. Am I sharing my screen? I probably need to go back and do that. So let me share my screen. All right. I'll give you this slide presentation. I'll make sure everyone has that. So let me get out of that. So if we're in the handouts, I want everyone to. Oh, okay. You put great, perfect. Thank you. All right. So let's create a gem. Who wants to create a gem? Has anyone created a gem yet?
Created 1, maybe 2.
Have you created a gem yet, Lynn? Tanya?
I have not.
I just uploaded to Gemini Pro the other day.
Oh, I love it. Then we're going to use
And it's like, well, this last prompt, what you gave us to do worked in the free version, but it didn't work in the pro version. So I don't know what's
Put it
going
on the screen. Let's look at it.
If you're
Yeah.
willing.
Let's see.
Oh, I got to take mine down. And then we're going to build a gem. Everybody's going to build a gem. So we've all built a GPT, right? We understand a GPT. So I'm going to go into gems. I'm going to go super fast through it. So don't get caught up in this is how you build a gem, because this is going to be like nothing.
That it? Yeah.
Okay.
Planting the seed from a high level of what the process looks like. Apply. Your results may vary. All of those kinds of things, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta go get some hot water. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah. So I put
this right
is
here?
this is
All
the
right.
pro version. I put the thing in, right?
Yep.
I got this little icon here. I don't know what the heck that means.
That's nothing.
Well, and then when I did the free version, it's same prompt, exact same prompt, right? And I get this, pulls a transcript.
Yep.
The pro version says I can't do the transcript. I'm
unable to directly generate the full accurate transcript for the video using the provided URL, as my tools are currently unavailable. So that's a usage issue.
Well, you're on the image generator then.
well, I wasn't when I did that, right? Because I've been generating these images.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay. Let's turn the image generator off. Okay. And let's run the prompt back through again. So just copy and paste it. Yeah.
Go to a whole new thing. So here's where I started, right? Just like this.
Perfect.
Pasted the prompt. Just like I copied it out of your thing.
Now
put in my YouTube video.
Here's a suggestion. We can run it fast. That's fine. But I would do the thinking.
Do the thinking?
Yeah, how to conduct content analysis, Dr. Sant. And Dr. Sant, well, you said you did it in the free, but I would do it. I would do the thinking. Yeah.
Okay, anything over here in the tools?
No.
Okay.
Just that. And let it run. Because now you have a larger token window for it to go in and do what it does. And if you don't mind the little extra weight while it does all these things, right? The thinking's going to give you so much better results.
Right, right.
All right. And
Yeah, because this one
it's
I
not
didn't.
going to think like I know in Chat GPT, it when it does thinking or deep thinking, especially, it might be 20 or 30 minutes. Well, you saw how long this took.
Yeah, it's not doing it again either.
Yeah, it is. You just got to give it a second. It's trying to run. It looks like okay, so now it's done. So there's your transcript. So just scroll
Oh,
to the
okay. It
bottom.
reconstructed it.
Yeah, just scroll to the bottom, which is going to be way on down. And then paste in your image prompt from the document.
That's not the video I put in there. So this is the video, right? But this, and it's talking about free tools, and then it pulled up something. And it's talking about Dr. Sam, how to conduct content analysis.
Yeah, he's probably using free tools to conduct the content analysis.
This is the pro version. I don't know if I got settings I got to fix or what.
No, it's going deeper into those free tools. So read it. What does it say? You're just scrolling through it and looked
So
at
it
one
says
thing halfway down.
it's just it doesn't pull the right video. It says how to conduct content analysis and quantitative research. The video is 11 free tools that'll give you paid apps.
It's not given. Who's this guy? Matt.
I don't know. It's something that talks about something
All
I'm
right.
interested in, right?
Yep.
And it's longer than 2 minutes.
Okay. So
So
scroll down just a little bit. Click the share right there.
yeah,
Yeah. Pull that URL.
that's the URL that I put in there.
I know. Just pull it again and repaste.
Okay.
That's Z56. And you can just go right here and edit the prompt.
It's how can I edit the prompt?
I don't know why yours isn't allowing you to do it. I can edit the prompt.
I don't know. I got this shield thing. I don't know what that is.
That's just telling you that's just their insignia thing down there. Doesn't mean anything.
It's not something I have to go adjust in my Google Workspace settings.
No, but you can go right here. Click your settings down in the bottom left. And this isn't the purpose of what I'm trying to get to, but let's get this straightened out. No. Maybe it's because it's frozen up there in the snow at 2 degrees or whatever.
Maybe because this is the free ones. I get a lot more. I got to go check my workspace settings.
Yeah, that's interesting that I don't know.
I wonder if you screenshot it, if you take a screenshot and then ask Gemini, why is this happening? Or ask Google.
Yeah, I'll work with the free one for now. I'll go do that later.
So,
okay.
All right. So anyway, let's build a gem. I think is where we were at. Where'd Jeff go? Jeff jumped out. Okay.
I'm just hiding out.
Oh, there he is. So
lounging back.
this document right here, I actually created this cover right here in like 2 seconds. And I did it right inside of the document itself. So don't worry about the cover. But if you scroll down, we're going to create a gem. So no one knows how to create a gem, correct? Does anyone want to put it on the screen? We'll walk through it. First one there wins. Go.
Tanya volunteered.
Yep.
It's a race. Who's going to put their screen up first?
Put it up.
I could be the announcer, like the horse races, like, and Tanya presses the button. Oh, but she was interested.
Coming up on the rail. Tanya, what are you searching? That's an inside joke because we went through an exercise the other day. She's like, I can't have this stuff on my thing, and there it is. And that's a drawback. You can't delete your chats. Now in the free, if you're in the free, I think you can delete your chats. But if you're in a workspace account,
I
you
could
can
at
set
least
it up.
it, but I can't get gems then.
All right, yeah. So open it up. All right. So right here where it says gems underneath your hot chick that you created right there.
Yeah.
Click that. Now this is very similar, yet very different than creating a custom GPT. Okay. So in here, you see these that are pre-made by Google. If you click the show more, you'll see there's 8, 10, 12 of them, something like that.
And mind you, I'm on free everything.
That's fine. It's fine. You can still do it.
Okay.
All right. So you see, these are some free ones that you could play with. There's a storybook creator. Well, we were just talking about a freaking business. You can create personalized storybooks for kids. And I'm going to show you something in just a minute. How that you can make that happen through a Google Workspace Flow or through through a form submission. All right. So when you're in here, go down and click New Gem. Do you have that document open by the way?
Yes, I believe so. Which one? I have a bunch.
Click New Gem.
Okay.
So while you go and look for that document that has the red cover, it says Godsmacked on it in the folder.
Okay.
We're gonna okay.
I'm sorry, you can't do it.
How does anyone operate inside Google Drive like this? I have to see my stuff that I have in there.
Mine doesn't. It's not.
Yes, it does. Go up here. See where the blue check is with the 3 lines, top right. Right. Click the one next to it.
Oh.
Okay. Now you can see all your stuff. Yeah. All right. So this red folder right here that says Godsmacked, open that, please. Okay. And this is the direction. So we're in the gem creating process, right? And then we're just going to copy the instructions from right there all the way down. Make sure you go all the way down.
Oh, all the way.
All the way down. Notice, see this JSON? Look at that JSON right
there. I dropped it. Sorry.
That's fine.
Did I get it?
Yeah. Copy that.
Okay.
All right, go back to your gem creator.
And it wants to give. I haven't done this, so it's.
So you have to set it up.
Right. All right. So I copied all that. Do you want me to?
So you can name this whatever you want to, and you can come back and change it later. But what this is going to do, you're going to be able to find any image that you want, and you'll be able to plug that image into this, and then it's going to dissect the image and give you the JSON output that represents that image. Okay? Does that make sense? So paste your instructions in.
Sorry. Paste my instruction.
Yep. All right, just while we're here for shits and giggles, go down there and click the plus under knowledge.
Under knowledge?
Okay? Yeah. Now, this has nothing to do with anything. All right. This is just an idea to plant a seed in people's minds. You can upload files from your local hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
You can upload photos from your what do they call it? OneDrive or whatever that thing is, wherever your Google
Photo
Photos
album,
are.
yeah.
But now remember, this is knowledge.
Mm.
Okay. And you can add from Drive. So click add from Drive for just a second. And we're not going to, but I just want you to see. Oh, okay. Click connect. You might have to go through a couple things.
Yeah.
So you can add individual files or you can add folders
Mm.
as your knowledge. Now, if you look in Google Drive, and everyone's welcome to look in their own, how much storage do you have in your Google Drive?
Mm-hmm. Right. About 10.
And Tanya and I did this exercise the other day. I got 5 terabytes a month. So while you're thinking, I don't have enough room in here to put all the documents I need and all the information, the blah, blah, blah. If you have 5 terabytes of information, yeah, that's because you're in the freaking that garbage Microsoft crap. Throw that out in the road, back over it when you're leaving to go to the grocery store and get Google.
Yeah.
That there was
Google,
Godsmacked.
that's right. Google is going to win this race. All right. They're going to 100%. Now, if you want to go play with Copilot, keep all your crap over there in Microsoft and do your Microsoft crap. No one cares, whatever. But it's not going to work with all the things that are in
that.
Google.
Okay.
All right. So save your little app here. All right. This is where it's going to get fun.
Been created.
Okay. Start a chat. All right.
Mm.
So now over to the left under gems, see it? Your new gem is there. Just like in Chat GPT, right? Now, I can't stress this enough. I don't feel that Google's gems have caught up to Chat GPT's yet.
Yeah.
All right. Yet. That's the key word, right? If or yet. Okay. So that's that. Now you can pin it there. You can do whatever. You can do a lot of different things. Okay. So really quickly, go and that's something else also. You can share these with other people. So click share. Now, you know how you share documents inside your Google Drive? This is going to blow you away. This is not the purpose of this thing, but I'm so excited about it. Okay. You can share your gems the exact same way that you share documents or folders or things inside of your Google Drive. Now, really quickly, Tanya, you just created this gem. Go up there to your Google Drive at the top, that tab 2 or 3 over from where we're at. Yep, click that. Look at these. Go back into your drive. Go to my drive. Now you're going to have one that says Google Gems. See it top left? Go in there. Yep. So open that. Guess what? All your gems are going to be right there in a Google Drive folder. Now click that. You may have to double click. It takes you right to your gems. And
Awesome.
okay. So you have a folder full of those freaking things right there. You can share them from there. You can do whatever you want to from there.
I wait for the day that they show us our notebook LMs over there too. That'd be nice.
How did you upload your gems to Drive?
You don't have to upload it. It does it automatically. You create a gem, it creates it in a Google Drive. creates
Oh.
its own folder.
Gives you access to
Rick,
it. Yep.
you won't be waiting long.
Right.
Oh, this is good news.
My mind is so blown. So first of the year, I keep telling everyone how excited I am. This is the direction. Now we're not gonna abandon everything else, because I've said it over and over and over again, right? Everything does one thing better than everything else. Okay, so we don't want to omit that one or two things that something else does better than everything else, right? So we're not going to abandon those things, but the primary focus is going to be going into this Google Gemini direction. And you have no idea the world that they have opened up. Okay. They have literally the various things that they're doing is I'm not going to say it's going to close OpenAI, but it's going to make them have to really chase hard to catch up.
Can you give us a little hints?
No.
What's to come? Small preview.
I just did.
Oh.
That's it.
Just show up next week and you'll see. Okay. So anyway, in here, go. You're in comment, right?
I mean, what?
You're in the comment browser.
Yeah.
Okay. So just open a new tab. Should take you to Perplexity and tell it you want an image of something. Whatever, I don't care what I just provide some images of whatever, right? Doesn't matter.
Can I do it?
Give me an image of a clock, a cat. There you go. Perfect. Cat. Wow, this time just flies. So open one of those images, and then right click on it and save as, or copy it, or whatever you can do. Okay, copy image.
I vote the kitten
Why?
because I like kittens. Michael had one crawling on him yesterday.
They're everywhere. I'm living a freaking petting zoo around here. Did you copy the image?
Yeah.
Okay, go back to your Gemini. Okay, and Godsmacked Jim, paste that in there.
Oops. It didn't paste that.
What is that?
It pasted the old prompt. Let me get that back.
So just copy the image,
Right.
paste it over there, and it is. Hope it doesn't come back as a WebP. Perfect. Press go.
Do what? Go?
Go.
I don't need to do the image thing?
Nope. You just need to press go.
It's okay. Okay.
Does it have to be in thinking mode?
I know.
Does it have to be thinking, or can it be fun, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
It's thinking, so it might take a minute. Sorry.
It won't take long. It just has to go through its process.
Now, because this has watermark,
Okay.
is that going to be fast?
We don't care about any of that. That's not what it's doing. It's coming back with the JSON of this.
But
image.
JSON doesn't describe, and by the way, it has the watermark X.
Okay. And guess what you can do when you get the JSON? You can say, remove the watermark.
Ooh, they're plowing my street. We're having our first snow today. Working on 5 inches.
So
It's still going.
I'll keep my opinion to myself.
I love snow. It's beautiful.
Okay. Jeff went back into hiding.
He's like, okay, I had enough.
He's in witness protection.
Lurking in the dark.
Yeah, he's not gonna have anything. You're not gonna get any incriminating evidence on him. I'm terrible.
I can run, but I can't hide, right?
That's what.
I'll play along. I got my JSON file.
Of an image?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay. Here's
copy this, please,
okay.
and paste it to a docs.new. We just want to dissect this real quick. So docs.new.
Document.
Yep. Okay. So up there to the top left where it says 100%, can you click that and press fit to the left?
And make it what?
Right there, just fit.
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 Okay.
Okay, now we can. So you see where it starts breaking this image down. species, description, goes into the color, the various different things, right? But we saw what the original looked like, so you can change a couple of these if you'd like.
Mhm.
All these various different things.
So like purple whiskers.
You can give him purple whiskers.
Ah. Where's the color? I don't see it. Oh,
Well, you just got to
you
keep
just-
going through. But you see, photography, camera style, the angle, shot type, the aspect ratio, the texture, the blah 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 blah, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
mhm.
Okay, so why am I going through all this? All right, so you can understand the makeup of the JSON to create that image. Okay, who cares, right? We don't need to know all that. Well, if you want to make one that takes JSON that you've created and replicates that JSON over and over and over, you will want that.
Or in this
Okay.
case, you could take that background that you're playing with and change it to describe. I would take that section of it over to ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever and say, here's the background as it exists now. Change this to be a field of, a field of lilies or whatever your
Whatever.
heart desires.
Whatever that may be. Okay. But we want the purpose of this is kind of to look at and understand how JSON works, because I'm going to show you in just a second from a form submission. From a form submission in plain English, you're going to get an email, because you don't want people to see your gems. And I'm going to show you why in just a second. Or maybe I'm not, because you didn't have any documents in that. But when you share your gem with someone, you have to give them access to those documents.
Oh, yeah.
Because those documents are the knowledge. Whereas in ChatGPT, you still give them access to your documents, you just don't realize it, and you may not know how to access them. Let me put it like that.
Yeah, they're there.
They're there. I
With
promise
a
you,
little
they're there.
little skill, you can sleuth them out.
Okay, so
Okay.
so in this, you have to give them your documents. But if you only give them a form, they never see the gem itself. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. Okay, so now copy this JSON again.
Ah,
Controller Command A.
yeah, I was trying to. Typically, if you triple click, it'll select it all too, but it didn't. Okay. And where am I going?
Go back to Gemini. Okay, and start a new chat. Okay, so she has a gem now that she can plug any image into, and everybody in here should have this same gem, should have created this gem. Okay, now you can go back, just start a new chat.
She
Okay.
did.
New chat. Okay, paste that, turn on create image.
Click on
Turn
tools.
Create image.
Yeah, click on tools. Yeah, there you go.
It doesn't matter, you can go right there and just
Click that button.
yep,
Okay.
and paste that in.
Paste it in.
Or first of, well, it will probably come back with it. So just run it and let's see what happens.
It's still on thinking. Should I shorten that?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
And while that is running,
Got a pink nose. Its whiskers don't look very purple,
Nope.
but it has my
well, guess what else you could have done? You could have uploaded your logo and said, put this in the bottom right hand corner. Ah, so we're starting.
can I edit it to do that, or do I need to
Well, so now
to the plus?
click the plus.
I don't think I have it in my drives. So y'all just have to
It
travel.
doesn't matter. You can just put some random whatever.
I want it.
And now give it the instructions to place the logo in the bottom right-hand corner or bottom left-hand corner or over the cat's eye or whatever, and then paste your JSON output.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if it's still in my clipboard or not. Nope. That didn't work. Yeah. Okay. And I want to see if I can get those purple whiskers. Hold on.
Well, be quick because I got a lot more to cover. It doesn't say purple whiskers.
Yeah, it did somewhere else, I think. There's another place for it. All right. Oh, it's unpacked now.
Okay.
That might make a really sloppy logo. It is sloppy, but it's there.
Does everyone understand how to change the image, brand it, do these various things? Okay, everyone's seeing the capabilities here. How long would you'd have had to send that out to your thing or go into Canva and build a thing over the top, do all this different stuff, or just do it right there. It's done.
Watch about 10 videos to figure it out. Yep.
Yeah, all the various different things. Okay, just do it right now. Everybody take the other prompt that's in there. There's a image in there of a girl. Young woman selfie is what it's called. And if you'll open that document.
Which document? I'm sorry.
Young woman selfie.
I don't know where I am.
It's in here. And everybody just copy the JSON. There's 2 people in here now.
Wrong face.
Someone is the anonymous moose. Only 2 people are going to do it.
I changed my cat and I wanted it to be purple and it came back as a woman with purple, purple shirt. So my cat, if you ever want to know how she looks like as a human being, I have an image for you.
All right, here, show us. Let me stop my share. And which file am I getting now, Michael? I'm sorry.
Young woman selfie.
We're copying this and putting it.
So I don't know where the cat is, but where am I? This is the image. This was the cat.
Where's the JSON?
This was the cat.
Okay. You copied that image?
The JSON is here, and I turned it to
go up to the top.
purple.
Hold on. This JSON doesn't say anything about a cat. It says female subject seated on a light brown wooden chair.
So then it gave me the wrong JSON then. Here, look. Well, I would explain why that happened. I was so confused.
So he's going for that kitten. You're going for that kitten. Wow.
Okay, so does everyone have the JSON copied from the document?
Yes.
Yes.
I have to look for it, but I will in a second.
Now you see where it says a small wide-eyed kitten with a classic brown tabby and white something or other that runs off the screen over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can copy that and paste it to a document, come back to it, play with it later.
Okay.
And make those changes. So who has the document up with the or their Gemini up in the whatever, the JSON of the young woman doing a selfie?
I've got it. Well, I have it copied. I didn't paste it in. I didn't know if we wanted to do it in the gen.
So if you look in there, read that JSON, all the various things that it breaks down, you can change whatever you want to.
Right.
You can take, at Rick's suggestion, take that code snippet that's right there and go into Perplexity or wherever, it doesn't matter where you go, and say, hey, I would like this code snippet to reflect this instead of that.
Right.
Everyone see the power that's going on here?
Can I see that in
Mhm.
action? Is there any way we can
Yeah,
see
put it
that?
on the screen. You can see it right now as we're doing it.
You want me to put on screen?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going to come to your house every time for you to do it for you.
Mhm.
I want you to do it. I want everybody.
All right. So go to Perplexity.
Hold
And
on. I don't know. You don't have the piece of code that I
yeah, I
have.
do. I copied it.
Okay.
So I go to
Well, you copied the whole JSON structure, right?
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about a piece of the JSON structure.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Um, I want her to, what should I change? Can someone give
So
me?
if it's just a simple change like that in the like I want her to have on silver bracelets instead of gold, you just change the word. But let's say there was a background or something that you completely wanted to change to plug something else in, right? You could take that piece from where the background portion started and ended and the changes that you want to make, plug that into Perplexity and say, this is my existing JSON structure, but I want it to reflect this instead. And it will go in. And you could even have an image, right, that you wanted in the background. And through JSON, you could add it into your background. So, anyway, if everyone will take the JSON of the woman taking a selfie, somebody put it on the screen.
I've changed it up though.
Okay, change her up then. Perfect. But don't, we got a short period of time. I got one more thing I want to show to everybody because there's a point that I'm trying to get across here, and you're going to see it in just a second. Well, that's interesting.
You see mine?
Oh, yep. Lynn beat you to it. Okay, so turn on the image generator.
Mhm.
And then
And I
press
told it to change it at the front.
it may, but the problem is when so it says a young woman taking a mirror selfie platform. So when you scroll down through that, it may change it. It may do exactly what you just said, but the purpose here is to locate that piece of JSON and change it in the code itself. But we'll
Oh,
see.
Okay,
then,
run it.
Yeah,
then,
sure.
then my suggestion would have been to wrap it in the double square braces
Mhm.
and say in the JSON below, please make these edits. Something like that.
But with AI,
Oh,
well,
look
there
at
you
that.
have it.
Nice. She's got a sweater.
So if everyone looks at the image that's on the cover of that document, the original JSON should have looked something very similar to that. With your changes, now you have this. So if you notice, the hat's the same, the headphones are the same, the green drink's the same, the phone's the same, the pose is probably the same. Her t-shirt's very similar.
Yep.
So her jeans.
Jeans. Okay. But you see where we could go with marketing and branding of things or selling of products and services.
So
I want to try to see mine.
So to summarize, I drag the image in, I ask it for a GPT. I go find the parts, or not a GPT, the JSON file. I go in the JSON file, I find the parts I want to change. I change it, and then I tell it to create the image.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But you also saw where you could add branding, or you could add a sale thing or something across it, buy my gizmo or gadget, or come to my event, or eat at Joe's, or whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
You could make her hat red instead of green. You can make her phone case look this way instead of that.
I
Make
did.
the green. Okay, put it up, Tanya. Let's see it.
It's I put her
Love it. Now
she's got big gold chains and a dollar sign.
yeah.
Jeans instead of light. She's got a pink hat. It's supposed to be Virginia, but I guess it is if you're looking at the mirror the whatever way.
Yep.
She's drinking an iced coffee instead of the green drink.
So
So
is everyone starting to grasp
in here.
this?
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Okay, so let's say you had a client that didn't know how to use Chat GPT or Gemini or freaking a camera or anything else, right?
Uh-huh.
So you would want to create a gem or a GPT or something of that nature that would create it for them based on some questions. Because the thing with JSON, the more thorough and the more detailed it is, the better your output's going to be. Now, if someone just says, "Hey, give me a girl drinking a coffee and a freaking thing and a hat and whatever," well, that's what you're going to get. It's just trash, garbage in, garbage out.
Mhm.
So you would want to create that based on that structure. So how would you do that?
Create a gem that gives you prompts on how to create images that you want.
Well, that would be great, of course, but we haven't even got that far yet. How would you create a GPT or a gem that understood that?
Go to ChatGPT or Claude, ask them to create. Oh, Prompt Ninja that you gave us to create a
I didn't
prompt.
give everybody the prompt ninja. You just happen to be fortunate enough to be one of them that got it.
My bad.
That's
Don't
the
give
inner
away all the
circle.
goodies.
Or the Godsmacked prompt that you gave us a couple of weeks.
That could be a great place, and tell it exactly what it is that you're looking to build.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you want to be able to give it various examples, and I'm going to show you that. Let me put that on the screen. Let me go find it real quick. Various examples of templates. We got 10 minutes. All right. So anyway, so really quickly, I'm going to put this. Now, this will not be available to everybody, but you can use it now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Excellent. It's look great. It's look great. Yeah. And you see how just a subtle little change in the code piece changes the entire thing. What are those spacemen? Nabia behind her? Little
We're
space.
supposed to be yellow aliens.
Oh, yellow aliens. Okay.
And that's what it gave me.
Oh, nice. There you go. Dude fishing. Yeah. So in here, I thought I just pasted it. Let me paste it again. So
You did.
this form, go to that form, fill that form out real quick. Don't be super detailed, but we'll see what happens here. And I hope I don't overload my thing. Because all that, and then this will be the one and only chance that you get to do this, but I want everybody to be able to see the potential of doing something. Okay. So you could tell your clients, for $10 a month or $20 a month or $16.95 or 8 cents or whatever you tell them, or you can have 5 generations or whatever for free a month. And all they do is fill out this form. So when you go through it, and of course, the more detailed you are, the better. But I'm going to turn this off very shortly because this counts against my stuff.
So you want us to, if we
Look,
want to
form.
do something like this, we need to create something like this so that we.
I want everyone to go create this.
Okay.
And then on the after hours call on Wednesday, I mean the office hours call on Wednesday, I want to hear everybody's questions. How in the frickin' world did we get here? And it's not working. And how do I do it? All right. But while everyone's filling out that form, I'm going to go find this thing because I want to show you how I built my gym in order to do this. Oh, I know where it's at. I have so much crap I could find anything. Because I'm going to show you something else, or at least I'm going to explain something else. Oh, not here. Gemini prompts, image creator. Okay, perfect. And while everyone's working through that, I'm going to put this on the screen. And you can just kind of listen and go back and watch the recording to get it if you want. So this is the form. It populates a spreadsheet, and through my Google Workflows, it does the thing, right? It's going to send you an email with the JSON built into it. So you'll check your email in about 5 or 10 minutes after it's complete. How long did it take yours to show up the other day, Rick?
Mine was 7 to 8 minutes or something.
7 minutes. Yeah, so it took a minute. Okay. So what I did is here's my system prompt so that this is the information that I'm going to feed into the gym, or I haven't tried it as a GPT, but you can see it has a little bit. But the biggest thing is it points to a comprehensive set of instructions, right? So this is the system instructions. And then it says, hey, if you need some clarification or more info, go over here and look, right? All right. So the this would be the comprehensive set of instructions that it goes and refers to. Okay. Then the image intelligence. Okay. So what does it take to build that out? No. This look, my image intelligence board. Because they take your input and they look at it all, and each one of these board members does a various things so that you get this one oversees the cohesion of the image, concept, mood, brand, identity. Remember the board of advisors we created? This is nothing more than that board of advisors. And it looks like, how many ever pages of it this crap is. Because they go through the first time, they do the first round, and it gives them the persona analysis. Because I'm going to show you what that means in a second. And then they go through, and the fields that are not populated in your JSON output, they go through and they populate those on your behalf based on what the output is that you're seeking. And that's based on the input that you're putting in that form. Okay, does all that make sense to everybody? Or if it doesn't, I'll be happy to explain.
I saw at least one no, and I'm a no. You kind of a little over my head.
Okay, so what you're putting in that form, may be vague. You may not have some complete data. All right.
Mhm.
You may not fill in all the blanks because in pose, all right, the position could be standing, sitting, lying down, kneeling, crouching, walking, stretching, running, blah, 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 right? That could go on and on forever. But each one of these personas, like this is a persona for an influencer and casual. All right. So in the subject, who or what is the focus, right? In the subject, you would go down here and look at subject. Did it populate the subject? Did it populate the gender? Did it populate the age and description? Did it populate the body type? You might have just said subject is a person, a female. Okay, but you didn't populate all this data. So it was vague based on the output and the quality of the image that it's attempting to create. And look, that if you think this is light, this just goes on and on. These are all different personas. Every one of these. No, for each persona. Okay, so this is module 5. I'm trying to find where. Why are you tearing stuff up? I'm trying to find a different persona.
So after completing that form, it says your response has been recorded.
Okay.
Where is that image popping up now?
Now you'll get an email.
And
But it may
unfortunately,
take.
yeah, there's a bit of a delay. We don't know what
Okay.
it is yet. 5 to 7 minutes. The other day, maybe even as long as 9 minutes.
Okay, so all of their up to the top was influencer casual. This one sample out, but so this is luxury and travel. Okay, and each one of these are samples JSON structures. Okay, and there's about 25 or 30 of these that I've populated. All right, this one. Sample snapshots are right. This one's a product display. So based on what you populated in that form, if you just said, I'm selling a new product line of perfume and I'd like to display my product and here's what my background looks like. So it would do outdoor, if it's luxury, if it's on a yacht and that's the background, then it would go look at luxury for the background and populate and mix and match these various JSON structures to create the image that you told it that you wanted. And if your input is vague, well, if you'd have taken vague input and put it into Gemini, it would have just given you what it wanted to, right? There's conditional logic in here. Well, I see that she's trying to sell perfume, so that's kind of luxury. I see that they want it as a product display, so it's probably on a counter or on a white sheet or whatever, right? And those guys, the council members over there, they're reasoning all this. And if you did not fill in enough information to populate the JSON structure, they populate it for you. Now, do I want to share this with all the people I share a gem to? No. So I wouldn't share the gem. I just share the form. All right. Now, why is that important? Why is this important to understand all this? Because you need to build this. Because maybe you have something more along the lines Where is it? I gotta think. You, oh, I know how to get to it.
I like the little sound effect that you make while you're thinking. Digga, 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 digga. It's just fun.
Very Michael.
So I was telling everyone many times now that I have a GPT that I created that goes out on the internet, defines and identifies problems to solve. Okay. So this is a gem that I created that helps people systemize their signposts. All right. So if I look here, let me go over to this document real quick. Oh, I didn't save the document link. Oh no, I'll never find this damn thing. So maybe I can copy this and search in here and it doesn't find it. Probably not, but maybe. Oh, there it is. What is this? I don't know what that is. So anyway, there's the sign quote. Sign quote.
Sign quote drafts.
There it is. Yep. Close enough anyway. So this one, okay. Well, it's trying to think. All right. So in this one, the instructions, there's the problem, the instructions. This is the guardrails for the data because you don't want it straying all over the place. You want to contain it, right? Here's my instructions for use and various things. So in order to make this something usable for various different sign companies, they need to have a template where they can plug in their information because their product code, their template ID, and their products that they provide to people may be different from everybody else's. Okay, so you want to make this unique to each and every one of them. So they would come back and now this is just instructions. They wouldn't create this. They would just create this column right here and send it, make the adjustments there that fits their company, and then this could be plugged into a gem or a GPT specifically for them. But you don't want to share this with everybody. They don't need to see all the back end of your stuff. All they need is a form. So they would have this form that they'd populate that, and you could have these as drop downs, quantity of signs needed, what is the various stuff, the material, the sign that they're going to get, right? The dimensions of it, the delivery, the deadline, when do they need it by, and how urgent is this order to them, and any additional details. Okay, so in doing that, it populates, it goes to the spreadsheet, and from here it moves over, it thinks in the gem, right? And it sends them an email saying, here's your quote to give to your customer. So instead of you having a guy sitting by the phone all day taking this information in, trying to figure it all out, all that stuff, it's just they go to the website, they want a quote on a sign, they click the button to fill in the form, and someone gets back to them. It emails the sales rep the quote. Now they can review the quote. Okay, it looks good. Now they email it to the person. You just have that human in the loop element, right? Because you don't want to send out something that you might be legally held obligated to fulfilling without having a human in the loop. Okay. And maybe a word's misspelled, or maybe they don't have that item. So in doing so, do you have that quote up? Rick, is in your email? If not, I'll go look.
No, it hasn't come yet.
Oh, the last one?
Yeah, today is this morning's.
Okay, let me see if I can find the one from the other day. And so that someone could see what it looks like. And this was just a first time. Oh, I hope I got it turned on.
It'll look very different. I pasted something in too.
Sign quote is ready. Okay, here we go. So here's what it looked like going out the other day, and this may be the most recent one. I didn't look at the date on it, but we'll look at it now. Okay, so this would be Rick, estimated quote. This is how it would go out. So this would be the customer. So the amazing Rick's quote is ready. There's his email address. I'm the guy sitting back reviewing the quote. So here's the estimated draft quote. All right, subject to final review and production scheduling. So here's the customer, Rick. Here's his email. This is what he wants. This is how many of them. Then it goes into base material cost is this, setup fee is that, so on and so forth. Total estimated quote, $93.75. This is the guardrails that it looked like. This is an estimated draft quote. Rush request. Rush fee has been applied. So the person in that's reviewing this, the person in-house at the sign company, not me, but at the sign company, they would get this and they would say, okay, everything looks good. And then they could prepare their quote rather quickly. They could look at the document that it creates. They could take all this, blah, blah, blah. All right. And then they can change whatever they want to. But this is just super quick. And I don't know why it hasn't gone to Rick yet. It looked like this was this morning.
This one's from 3 days ago.
This one is the second.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So
okay.
Where's the document we just had? So they could make whatever changes they wanted to this, download it as a PDF, and then email it to Rick. That quick. So let's say, and I don't know what anybody's products or services or anything looks like, but let's say, Lynn, you offered web templates, workflow automation, CRM, various things, right? Whatever they may look like. So the GPT has those variables in it with your pricing, your various things, and now whatever those variables are, your products and services, you plug into a form with a drop down to where they can choose, or a multiple choice. I want these 4 things, and I need a price on them. How many times a day do you have to stop what you're doing in the middle, right in the middle? You're so locked in a damn thing, right? Get out in the phone rings. Can you give me a quote on picking my nose? How many times do you get that? All the time, guarantee it. If you're doing any volume of business, you get that all the time. Can you tell me about this thing? Can you share with me more about it? You get it all the time. Okay. Think about the ways that you can eliminate that by creating a form, and it does it for you. and it just shows up in your email. You get a notification, shows up in your email. Check it out. Oh, yep, looks good. Click the link, go to the document. I need to make this change, download as a PDF, and turn it right back around and shoot it out to the customer. Rather than 30 minutes on the flipping phone trying to take in this information and figure out what it is, blah, blah, blah. Can you even spell your own name? Yeah. I know you know what I'm talking about. You deal with the people every day.
Mhm.
Guarantee. I want to write a book about space exploration. Great. What's his title? Space exploration. Freaking idiots. We deal with idiots. They walk amongst us. How many people go on social media? They're out there telling you. Eliminate that. If they cannot fill out the form, if they cannot grasp the concept of now, that's again, you might want to look at that and say, hey, does my form even make freaking sense? It makes sense to me because I made it, right? But it might not make sense to anyone else on the freaking planet. So you run that form past 8 or 10 people to make sure that it makes sense. And if it's an idiot that can't fill out the form, you don't want to talk to them anyway. Not all business is good business. But back to what the whole thing is about here is to do the marketing, to do the stuff. You need to be able to manipulate these various things to create the image. I gave you the tool. Everyone has their own tool. If you plugged it into the gym, you can even try that same tool, create a custom GPT that does it. If you'd rather do it in Chat GPT. Now you may need to massage it a little bit, but it's pulling it out, manipulating it, plugging it back in, and don't give your product away. It ends that problem of a gym or a GPT that you're having to share with people. Now, how do you keep them from not just paying you one time and running away instead of your monthly subscription rate? Give them the form. If they don't pay you, turn the form off. It's that easy. The form's broke till you pay me. And then it was miraculously fixed. Right? Then they don't need to understand how do I prompt it. You just answer the questions in the form. Now, that said, you could do the exact same thing. Remember what I did in the Forge framework prompt, the GPT that everyone got about the Forge framework. And it asks you questions. It's no different than the form. So you could take that GPT and attach it to the back end of the form. They fill in the form, the flow. Let me show you the flow. I know we're running long and I know everyone's got stuff to do. If you got stuff to do, that's fine. We can do that. So if you look if you have Google Workspace Flows, it's the easiest way to get there is to go to your Gmail and then click this ugly little
And
thing.
you're not sharing the screen, are you? Am I missing it?
No.
We're all missing it.
Yeah.
You're so excited.
Tanya knows that I forget to do that all the time. So you go to your Gmail and then this ugly little thing right here that says Studio. This is all your workspace flows. Okay. And then you can create them, do more in Studio. So now you just go to the Studio and then you can build your flows in here. All right. We went through this, didn't we? Didn't we walk through this? How to create agents inside of Google? But these just work in the Google suite itself. They don't go, well, it attaches to a couple of others. So, but if you could look at your agents, here's the image creator flow. All right. So let me show you that. So when a sheet changes, so that form submission, right here, let me look at activity. This one ran, this one couldn't send the email. So that's because no recipients were set. Is this now? I don't know what all this is. These times don't look right. Maybe it's on a different time zone. I don't know.
I guess Studio comes with a certain package. It doesn't come with like starter. It must come with plans or plus.
No, you got to go. You got to go to work. What was the freaking thing? Workspace.flows.google. Workspace.flows.google.
So I typed in studio.workspace.google.com
Oh yeah, you could do that right here.
and it's asking me to get started and stuff.
Okay. So when the form submits, so when the sheet changes, and this is like any other automation. All right. So when this happens, when the form changes with sheet, when this cell changes, then it's going to do what? It's watching for stuff. Then it's going to ask the gem. It's not going to ask some crap over there in Microsoft. It's going to ask a gem. Gems are in Google. Just say.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Something about Google. That's all I know. So you can choose which gem is going to ask. All right. Then you prompt it. This is where your prompt goes. What is it asking the gem? Right here. Prompting this. It's taking this information out of these columns, these rows in here. Then it's going to create a document over here. All right. So, and the content it's going to add to the document is what's spit out by the gem. And it's going to put it in a Google Drive folder. Then it's going to send an email to whatever email address came in on this form. It's going to send an email with that information. And then it's going to clear the rows. Because for some weird reason, and it's probably user error trying to go too fast, the thing sent me like 700 emails. It sent me freaking emails every minute for about 18 hours till I recognized it was doing it. I looked at my emails. I was like, what is all this? It was all the same email, every single one. I don't know how many I got. It was just ridiculous. 400 or 500 emails. So anyway, but you can do a test run. You can look, you can share. Right there. This is the power. This is what's so powerful about this. Now, there's all kinds of pre-built workflows, right? That you can just pick from and then plug in the stuff. And these workflows are based on these various things. And if you have a workspace account, it's free. So if you have N8N or Make or whatever, I don't suggest getting rid of those, but using things inside the Google sphere can be done easily right through here. And you can create your own. You can make this however you want to. There's different, so we can say every morning at whatever time, ask Gemini to do a thing, right? But it does connect with Asana. It does connect with whatever this is. I don't know what this is. And then HubSpot, and then Jira boards, MailChimp, and QuickBooks and Salesforce. So you could, if you had those things, especially QuickBooks, it could be if you got a new whatever, a new invoice, it could go into your QuickBooks right there from this. You could schedule that. So anyway. And then the same thing with the sign quotes. It's right here. So I'm a little ahead of you, but by no means am I miles and miles and miles ahead of you. This is brand new. They just rolled this out. So form response comes in, it asks a thing, it creates a document, it sends an email. That's the whole thing behind all of this. But right through this workflow, you don't have to get an API. You don't have to go connect to a thing. You don't have to find all this stuff. You don't need a LinkedIn developer's account. You know, all these freaking things. Now you can't connect to LinkedIn from here, but you understand what I'm saying. Inside the Google sphere, which is only getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger by the day. All right. Rick and I, we're looking at this freaking thing is about it's going to blow everybody's mind. You can literally tell it, make a website that does this, and it's going to go do it.
So maybe this is a Wednesday question, but I'm setting up a survey and or a quiz and go high level.
Okay.
It's supposed to quantify and calculate the output to give me the result of 4 different archetypes.
Okay.
And then send it off to do things.
Okay.
For some reason, to do it inside Go High Level is not easy.
No, it is not.
I'm like, why? Anyway, so then they said, well, create a zap to do the math part. And then I'm like, can I do that here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can set up in the sheet. Now you need to understand how the variables work in a spreadsheet, how the functions work in a spreadsheet. But guess what you can do? You can add AI, you can add Gemini to a cell in the spreadsheet that takes information from A, B, C, D, whatever they input through the form, right? No different than the quiz or survey or whatever it is you're creating. I found I had problems with surveys doing the math part that you're talking about, and I went to quizzes and it worked a lot better. Even though the suggestions were to do the survey, but the quiz ended up working better for me. But so it neither here nor there. You could go in and populate the cells through the form, whatever the answers are, and then have an AI cell that takes that information and populates another cell.
Okay.
And then you can take that cell as the output to an email or to a whatever, anything inside of Google. You can have it create a document and then send them an email with the document. Here you go. Or send you the email with the document. Or I don't go ahead.
I would be inclined to do the heavy lifting in the Google ecosystem or Chat GPT ecosystem or whatever, and then send a webhook back to high level with the data that you want to. I'm assuming you want to tie the data to a user record or something in high level.
Correct.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, and so the inside of Google here it has webhooks. Now I don't know if it can call one. I haven't tried that.
I'll look at it.
They can send the data.
Yeah.
And Lynn, to impress your client, go into Perplexity and say, in high level, how can I build my own app in the sidebar? And then kind of go down that path and tie in an AI tool. And it'll still appear to be in the high level ecosystem. However, it's doing it all in an iframe, and it's a custom GPT or a gem or whatever. And it's communicating back and forth with high level, knowing the basically webhooks and stuff like that using the high level API. So yeah, you're right. It probably was a Wednesday question.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. I got a new call in 5 minutes.
Okay. All righty.
Hey, sorry I ran over, but I hope everyone took something away from this.
Oh yeah. All kinds of amazing things, Michael.
When will it be loaded? I'm ready to go through this again.
When will
Both
what
of them.
The recording. So the Zoom does the process.
Try to get them up today.
They'll be up today? Okay.
Try to get them up today.
I didn't hear the try part.
Yeah, that's the key word. It's like if or or
Try or try not, do or do not. Isn't that what Yoda says?
something like that.
Yeah. And interestingly enough, it ties back into a presupposition. So if there's try and there's try not, then the presupposition exists that you may not do it. Something like that. It's like, okay,
Yes.
it's interesting.
I look forward to being able to review it tomorrow.
Well, everybody's got some things to play with. You have those documents.
Mm.
So you have that folder. You can't save it in your Dropbox,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but you can go to a Google Drive folder and look at it all day long.
I can put it in my Dropbox if I want, but that's a lot of
Well,
work.
you can. You can.
If I wanna.
And keep in mind, anything that I give away to you, you can use that however you see fit. I don't care. If you want to package that up and give it to somebody else, sell it, dude, it doesn't matter.
All
It's
righty.
just,
So,
That's when you know what the whole point of the Forge is here to help you. We're here to support you. We're here to like, this isn't where you can just sit down and relax and like eat popcorn and watch. This is a with do process. And we're here, we want to celebrate you. We want you to elevate. So the fact that he's giving all these tools for you to use in, if you want to share that just shows where Michael and the amazing Rick is coming from. They purposefully and what's the word? Like they genuinely want to see you succeed. And we genuinely want you guys to elevate and become expert in this industry. And we are stepping up to what we say, especially Mike and Rick, like they're owning it. We 15 episodes in and 16 episode, who here has already elevated their games? And from what Michael keeps saying, we're just scratching the surface. Come January, our minds are going to be like double explode, right? Can we have that emoji with two booms, right?
yeah.
Thank you for joining us in the after hours. Do we have any last closing remarks that we want to say?
I listen to other so-called AI experts, and they can't hold a candle to what Michael has been uncovering in the Google ecosystem. People don't have any concept that Google is quietly working in the background. I mean, I saw a lot of amazing things from Google in 2017, and here we are all these years later. It's slowly being brought forward, and 2026 is going to be the year everybody goes, I remember that thing. I think it was Chat GPT.
Mhm.
yeah, that's MySpace.
Yeah, it'll be the new MySpace. Exactly. Yeah, it's
Yep.
Google's got some.
Don't give up on Chat GPT. Don't give up.
No, I don't give up on
No.
it, but for me, the day people talk about pivoting and one-upping and leapfrogging and all that nonsense, it's like pick an ecosystem, stay within it, go play in the other ones once in a while. But that's my bet is Google is the path, and Michael and I have had extensive conversations about it, and he's done a lot of work to prove that that's actually the path.
I used to live in Silicon Valley and talk to all those people. I know you're telling the truth.
Oh yeah. Well, I got to go to Mary and I went to Boxworks a couple of years in a row, and the stuff they were showing in 2017 and 18 was mind blowing. So we're good to go. Thank you all for being here with us this morning. Appreciate all the support, the fun, and the love. And Michael, wow.
I want to take the time to thank you for really putting a lot of like your heart into this. I can tell that you really put your soul into this, not your soul, but you know, you really invested time. You really want to give us high quality stuff. I'm 100% sure I'm speaking on behalf of everyone. Wow. And thank you. And I think that you deserve more than that, but that's the best I can do in like the 30 seconds that we're going to use to close this up.
All righty.
Again, this is just the beginning. But everyone's more than welcome. You can reach me. Definitely show up Wednesday. We can dig into some of your personal questions about various things.
Thanks. See you later.
All right, thanks. Bye now.
Thank you for joining us for After Hours, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care.